I might have the best girlfriend in the world. Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Batu, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Plush Living Decks. If you guys do not know, with the Plush Living Decks, I'm trying to get a single Pokemon plush for every single Pokemon, and that means my favorites, my least favorites, the beautiful, the ugly. We're going for them all. Day after day, it gets harder and harder to complete that set, especially as I get more of the popular Pokemon, leaving a lot of the other, let's just call them, least popular. But my girlfriend came in clutch, because she was able to grab me 4 brand new plushies out of the collection. Technically 5, however, the 5th one she forgot. But that was mainly because this is our anniversary as of this month. Me and her hit 3 years as of August 2nd, so it has been an amazing 3 years. And she is honestly the guru when it comes to anniversary gifts. She does know how simple I am, so if she grabs me a Pokemon plush, I will definitely be happy. And she came through. So today I want to show off all the things that she got me. These are adding 4 brand new Pokemon to the living decks. And from there, we'll be able to keep on building and building. One of these Pokemon are actually her favorite, so I'll let you guys figure out which one is her favorite. But without further ado, I think I'm just going to start grabbing and showing off. One of these is from the brand new Pokemon Fit line. Which, oh my gosh, I haven't even gotten one of these yet. So I'm so excited to show off a Gen 7 Pokemon Sitting Cutie before they're even released. I am super excited for that. And that, of course, is Wishiwashi. This Wishiwashi plush is definitely something. Oh my goodness. I have no idea where she got this from, but wow. That is so cool to have a Gen 7 Sitting Cutie. If you guys don't know, we're not getting them until, I believe, fall. So it's so weird. It's like several months after they actually released in Japan. It's a very weird schedule for them to do. I don't understand it completely, but you know what? It's whatever. Whenever they do come out, we'll make sure to grab a good few of them. But wow, this guy is absolutely awesome. I love this plush so much. It's such a simple little fish plushie. However, it works in its favor. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy to have this guy. The mixture between felt and, of course, the printed on fabric honestly makes this a really nice plushie in my opinion. And, of course, they have some of the softer parts. Like, this felt is pretty soft, but then you get to this felt and it's not really. But then again, you also gotta think it is a Pokemon Fit or a Sitting Cutie, whatever you want to call it. And with that, it is a little hard to really do anything. The pricing that they've gone up for is kind of atrocious in my opinion. However, I have always loved Sitting Cuties. They're so simple. It took me a while to really get into Sitting Cuties because I was trying to get them all around the same size. That did not happen after a little while. I just had to kind of get what I can get and complete that evolution lines that way. But you know what? It's whatever. I do really like Wishiwashi, so I will definitely take this little guy. And I kind of guessed it. I thought I was going to get an ugly fish from her, and I guess I did. So Bruxfish is the one that I was assuming that I was going to get, but Bruxfish will probably be one that I grab in the future. Anyways, gotta get the ugly and gotta get the weird ones before they sell out, and it's hard to get. So that'll probably be one of the first ones on my list, but this guy, definitely an awesome collection piece. But let's keep it going whenever we move on from one fish to another. And this one may have been an ugly fish, but now she is beautiful. And that is Milotic. This is the Band Presto Milotic, and oh my goodness, she is so awesome as a plushie. I have been wanting a Milotic plush for a while, and so the fact that she actually got me this huge one instead of a Sitting Cutie, that is insane. I don't even have a Gyarados plush to match it yet, but when I do, that will definitely be together because this is, oh my gosh, I love this plush so much already. The coloration on it, from the blue to this weird like tannish yellow, definitely a really awesome plushie to have in my collection. I am super excited about this little one. I say little one, this thing is enormous. This is like the type of plushies that I try to get for all of the Pokemon if I was able to, like the Jazzwares, the Band Prestos, where they're around this size. Sadly, like I said, not all of them are going to be like that, and that's okay. I've gotten through to the part where I don't really care what size of the plushie they are. They could be a really small one, they could be a really big one. As long as we're getting something in the decks, that makes me happy. And this definitely makes me happy to see. Oh my gosh. Like I said, my girlfriend came through when it came to grabbing me gifts, and I am super excited to show off these guys. I've gotten too many spoiled gifts from her. I appreciate it so much. I think the gift that I got her was pretty good as well, so it's something for her art, and specifically like whenever she's wanting to heat stamp some stuff, so that'll be nice for her whenever she actually gets everything going for it. But you know what? I think I won in the end when it came to these kind of gifts. So this is a really awesome plushie to have. More printed fabric on it. But all in all, I think Banpresto makes really excellent plushies. So I will always compliment them whenever I can. And I'm super happy to say this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Next up, this little bird has stolen my heart for the past few years, and honestly, I really, really like it. I have a shiny version of it in one of my Pokemon games, I think Scarlet or something like that, and I'm super excited to show this little guy off. He will probably be on my Generation 9 jacket whenever I get one of those going, whenever that may be, because I don't really have too many Generation 9 pins, but this guy... oh my gosh, I love Wattrel so much. Wattrel is just one of those Pokemon that I don't know why I like them so much. I just really do. It might just be because of the face reactions. This is another Banpresto plushie. But gosh, he is so perfect in my opinion. I am super happy to have this little guy in my collection. Like I said, I don't know. Staravia, they are definitely my favorites whenever it comes to all of those lines. But I think Wattrel now is at that number 2 spot. Which, don't worry, little Noibat, you don't count as that type of bird. So, we have our Wattrel right here, and gosh, just so adorable. I am so happy she grabbed me this, and I guessed it right, too. She made a little hint that it'd be a bird-type Pokemon, and I was like, oh, is it going to be Wattrel? Like, knowing that I really enjoy not Wattrel, but I haven't really talked about Wattrel at all to her, so the fact that she did grab that, she did think the Pokemon's name was Kilowattrel, which that's the evolution for those that don't know, so she was technically thinking that I was wrong, but I was right! I definitely was right, so I get cookie points on that portion of it. But yeah, this Wattrel is so freaking cute, and there is no printed fabric on there. We have some felt right here, and then some felt underneath. I thought that was printed at first, but then I felt it. That has many layers, so it is not. Yeah, this Banpresto just seems to have sewing and actual stitching lines on it, so that is really nice to see. I do love having those type of plushies, along with the printed fabric. Printed fabric's okay. I like the printed fabric for the most part. I am a simple guy, so I will take it. However, seeing the work that they did on this Wattrel plushie, a Pokemon that isn't very popular, is definitely awesome. And like I said, whenever I end up getting a Generation 9 jacket, Wattrel is definitely going to be on there because I do really, really love Wattrel. So the fact that we have a little Wattrel to add to our collection makes it so much better. And I'm just ecstatic to have him in there. If you guys cannot tell, the eyes are adorable. The beak is adorable. I love the coloration on him. Gosh, he is slowly but surely becoming definitely a favorite bird-type Pokemon, if not a favorite Generation 9 Pokemon. But like I said, guys, there's one of these that are her favorite, so if you guys know which one, definitely put it in the comment section. But who cares about that? Speaking of that, we got a brand new Toxel plushie out of the bag, just to kind of match all of the other Toxels that I've gotten her. Now she's got a me one, but yeah, try to guess which one is definitely her favorite. But yeah, guys, she got me a Pokemon Center Toxel. But yeah, guys, I really wanted a Toxel plushie for the longest time, and I am super happy to have one in my collection. I do have a Toxtricity. That was honestly one of the first 5 videos that ever came out was showing off my Toxtricity and Obstagoon. And now, years later, to finally have Toxel finally in the collection makes me so happy. Toxel also might be a Pokemon that goes on my Generation 8 jacket. Whenever I get to that, we have so many jackets we gotta get through. We are, what, 4 in right now? Yeah, 4 in right now, and after this big boy starts getting some more stuff out, we'll have to actually move some other pins away. So we have a whole journey to get through. Yeah, we have Toxel from Pokemon Center. I think it's time we get this little guy out. Who knows how long he has been in this bag? I think it's time to do this. And he is free, my little stinky baby boy. He's hitting the whoa. And that is so freaking cute. I love Toxel so much. The part where he's licking his little hand right here. Dude, this is amazing. Ew, it's a very ugly Pokemon tag, and it's stretched out like that, so that's going to be very annoying for storage reasons. But this Toxel is so cute. If you guys don't know, purple is definitely my favorite color. So the fact that I have this adorable little Toxel plushie, and it's purple, woo! I love Toxel so much. He is so freaking adorable. Toxtricity is my favorite from Generation 8. So the fact that we now have his little baby form is definitely a step up for me. Like I said, Toxel is so hard to find. If you guys don't know, the Toxels that I've gotten for Amanda through the years have been something. The first one I got was pre-owned for her, the Comfy Friends. And then I've gotten a few other smaller ones, like I think the Pokeball Toxel, different things like that for her. And then right after that, for I think last year's anniversary or something similar, I got with NYC Plushie Queen, aka Karen, and talked about getting a Toxel plushie from another place, another country, I believe. I forgot which country it was. It might have been China, but I was able to get that for her, so that was a really awesome gift as well. But this guy is so freaking adorable. I'm talking about all the other Toxels without talking about my baby. So let's talk about my baby. This guy is the Pokemon Center, I believe, Plush one. Yeah, just the Plush line. So it is the basic one that you would usually see. Super happy because most of the time it is sold out. But I think she was able to get it for me on the actual US Pokemon Center, because I think they had a good amount of restocks. Which, speaking of restocks, there was one Pokemon that got restocked a few days ago. And he is one of our mascots, so I did have to pick him up. It is a different variation of the plushie. I'm looking at him right now over there in my little closet area. But I am so happy to have this Toxel. He is definitely been a upside to me and my girlfriend's relationship, building a whole little bond with her over Toxel and over Pokemon. So Toxel will always have a special place in my heart. And I'm just really happy about the fact that we were able to get one added to our collection. And the fact that she was the one that got it for me definitely makes it so much better. The felt, so adorable. The whole stitching line, amazing. Generation 8 is whenever I started collecting the Pokemon plushies more seriously. So the fact that I never really got one of these guys was definitely a weird thing. I think they were already sold out by the time I even tried to get them, which happens. It happens all the time. There's so many good ones that always end up getting sold out. But I am happy to say Toxel is now a part of the collection. But yeah, guys, we have some adorable freaking Pokemon plushies to add to the collection. I think I'm going to keep Wattrel. I just did the same thing she did. I think I'm going to keep Wattrel, and I think I'm going to keep Toxel out in the collection. If you guys cannot tell, I kind of redid some of the collection pieces. Also, I do want to show off this real quick. I was able to grab a Black Bolt ETB yesterday at a little card event that we were having going on where she was selling her art. So that was really awesome. I also got some other Pokemon stuff that I opened and didn't really get any hits. This guy's going to be sealed, as well as a White Flare ETB that should actually be here in the next hour or two. That will also be sealed in my collection. I am not really the biggest fan of sealed collections. However, I think I had to do that at least for Black Bolt and White Flare, as well as the N ETB. These guys are awesome, so I think that's going to be just the memory part for Black and White. Super happy to have them. But yeah, guys, this is going to be it for me. If y'all enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know the answers to your question of the day. And like I said, if you guys know which one's my girlfriend's favorite, please let me know as well. I hope you guys enjoyed 4 big additions to the Living Dex, and we plan to even add more. That's going to be the fun part whenever it comes to actually going through and getting the collection going again. Like I said, getting this new job, definitely very helpful for us, so I am super proud to say we are so back. Okay, guys, I will see y'all next time. Hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and that's it for me. Peace out!